Welcome everybody. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Leo, or you have Leo placements in your chart. Thanks to everybody who's new here. Thanks to everybody who's back. And let's get started, Leo. As you see, I was pulling some oracle cards for you to see what's going on for you in the month of July, and later on you will also see I was pulling some tarot cards for you to see what energies are surrounding you at the moment with what you might be dealing with. And Leo, please keep in mind those are general readings, so it may not resonate with all of you. Just take the parts what does and leave the rest for somebody else, please. So again, thanks to everybody who's being here, and let's get started, Leo. As I see, I could be talking to somebody who might be dealing with a relationship. In general, I see, Leo, that you're working on your growth. Could be your personal growth or the growth with somebody you're working on. That's what I'm seeing so far. You could be, or I could be, also talking to somebody who is between 34 and 44 years old. It doesn't have to be. Could be also that those numbers are significant for you, especially 34, 35, and 44, or you're dealing with somebody who could be around that age. The angel cards, the angel oracle cards I was pulling for you, Leo, are showing me that meditation brings answers for you and that you should remain positive. So they're both in the reverse. I feel like Spirit really wants you to go inwards when it comes to dealing with certain emotions or energies you feel confronted with, to remain positive, and that you should go inwards to figure out what direction you gotta go or you should go. So that's why it says meditation brings answers. So you go inwards to get answers, right? You see, also, I was pulling affirmation cards, but also talks about personal growth and communication here. So maybe communication could help you in a way to have that growth you're looking for here, or what I'm feeling you're looking for in the month of July. There's something where you're trying to figure out how to work on your growth. And again, I do not know if it's just your personal growth or with your relationship. With your soul's journey oracle cards, I was pulling relationship, judgment, and growth as well. All are in the reverse. The relationship card in the reverse says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So maybe you're somebody who's thinking right now, who's really serving my higher good. Am I with my partner together who's serving my higher good, or is that somebody who's just teaching me something to serve or to find my higher good? The judgment card is also an indicator that somebody is trying to figure out who's really serving your higher good here. And with the judgment card, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. When it comes to understanding your own path and your own challenges, and also other people's path and challenges they are dealing with, to understand those energies, those experiences we all are dealing with our own path, something what is in a way guiding you to go inwards to figure out those deep questions you have when it comes to understanding how energies are moving us, especially, and when it comes to our growth, right? The growth card is also here in the reverse. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. When it comes to activating your senses, you probably want to go inwards to really activate and work with those energies you feel confronted with. The Thinker card with the Wisdom Oracle cards, Leo, are showing me also that somebody is thinking here about probably their growth and their stability here. I see it also with the number 444 showing up here. So 4 is also a number what talks about stability. So it could be with somebody. It says, or it talks about strategy, about being analytical and logical, about having the ability to reason and to strategize, to have the focus on something now, right? Taking things at face value and following a logical path. It is also saying that it will, or that your calculations will prove to be correct, Leo, and that you have all the informations you need. So again, Spirit says, if you're looking for answers, go inwards. Those moves, when you go inwards, will bring you those answers you're looking for. Spirit also says, keep it simple to win with the game of life. Thanks to everybody also who's liking this reading, is sharing it with those who it might help, and is also subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you. The A leg up card is in the reverse showing up here, and it talks about receiving help, or that somebody is delegating authority. It can show that somebody reached a point where, if it comes to doing it all by themselves or doing it all by yourself, ain't optimal anymore or possible. But life will present you with the perfect people who can give you a leg up. That's what it means. During phases of your journey where you might feel a support would be very helpful or beneficial for you in a way. It says if you're somebody who's looking for help, that it comes to you in all areas of your life where you need it and where you feel you need a boost in a way. In other words, it wants you to allow a little bit teamwork in here, that miracles can happen. Maybe you are in a situation where you're dealing with somebody, but you might be sharing not everything with that person, and that can cause an imbalance. If it's work, if it's conversations, communications, if it's your goals, your wishes, maybe you are not really open about it, and it could be that somebody is also thinking about it. It doesn't need to be you, it could be the other person here who's thinking about a situation or your situation. The Loyal Heart card is your next card here. By the way, they're all in the reverse, your Wisdom Oracle cards as well, the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. So I feel it strongly, Spirit really wants you in the month of July that you are going inwards to figure out how to work on your growth, how to walk further, but first go inwards to figure out, to look for those answers. The Loyal Heart card is talking about fidelity. It could be talking about loyalty, devotion, and that evidence will appear in your life when it comes to loyalty. Maybe it could be showing that others will prove it in a way to you when it comes to loyalty, and you will in turn commit fully to them. It also wants you to know that Spirit is always loyal to you. So, no matter the outer circumstances here, Leo, in your life, trust and have faith that you are being divinely protected and divinely directed. I feel, Leo, in other words, that the Loyal Heart card shows me that there are some energies Spirit wants you to activate when it comes to having trust and faith in you, okay, in Spirit, to receive also those answers, to also be able to remain positive. So don't make it harder on yourself. That's what Spirit, in other words, is saying here, or those cards. And I also see it with the Earth Magic Oracle cards, that with the dragonfly, the volcano, and the lotus flower, there's something where you are able to grow, where you are able to activate certain movements. I feel also certain energies that are helping you to serve your higher good, to activate the higher level here, your higher consciousness. But it could be also that something is blocking you here. You have the dragonfly and the volcano in the upright, but the unfoldment in the reverse. So something is still not showing up here when it comes to your growth. That's what I feel. That's why Spirit wants you to go inwards first, get those answers you're looking for, to be able to unfold your power, your passion, your desire, your wishes. The dragonfly talks about a renewal sense of power and purpose. So being in the process into the next cycle, we just had the full moon in the sign of Capricorn on July 3rd, and we're gonna have the new moon in the sign of Cancer, I think on July 17th. There's something new starting here for you, Leo, and also something is completing what is not serving your higher good anymore. Okay? Could be in that situation you're dealing with what has to do with a relationship. Maybe you completing something in your relationship. It doesn't need to be that the relationship is completed, okay? I feel that was somehow important for somebody to say. The dragonfly is saying when you are in the process going into the new cycle of your life, It can feel a little bit unexpected, or maybe you think yet you aren't prepared for the next step or the next change in your life. It is something where spirit wants you to adjust your thinking, and maybe that's why you also have the thinker card here showing up. So, something how you think about it, and that's why spirit was saying remain positive, okay? So have positive thoughts. If you're somebody who's thinking negative, it's going to be pretty hard for you to help you working on your growth, okay? Because you're going to put yourself down. That's what I mean. So adjust your thinking about yourself and others and your community. Let go of any illusions of being less than who you are, okay? So don't put yourself down. Surrender to the flow and allow yourself gracefully to move into the next cycle of your life. With the volcano card is also a card what talks about creating new land, sacred land. So something where you are trying to establish something new. As I said, you're working on your growth in a way here. And maybe it can happen that things happening without a warning here. As we were just saying with the dragonfly, maybe there are some unexpected changes coming in as well. This is what the volcano card is talking about, where you might have no control over it. It is something very powerful and could be also causing you to reassess your directions in life. And you also have the Rado card showing up with the runing cards here, showing the chariot of the sun here. So the traveler guy, if you want to call it. It could be, as we were saying, causing you to reassess your directions in life. It could be questioning, or you could be questioning yourself about your relationships, or you reevaluate the work you have. Spirit wants you to make adjustments by being present in the moment as well, and that you have nothing to fear. The lotus flower, as your last Earth Magic Oracle card here, is saying that something wants to rise up to the surface. Your spiritual path wants to unfold. It wants to opening up to the light, to the wisdom, to growth. But it also wants you that you allow yourself the proper rest. It is a period what is necessary for your growth and also to integrate what you have gained. So, in other words, it's a reminder card that your soul is always searching for the light to fulfill its karmic destiny. Stop trying to force growth, Leo, if that's the case here. Don't force growth, Leo, upon yourself or on others. Allow, that's the key here. Have faith while you're facing challenges. What will guide you to your goals? What will guide you on your journey of returning to the light? The Rado card, Leo, is also talking about travel and movement. It is showing an energy of moving proudly towards your goal. Maybe while, maybe sunrise, the time of the sunrise could be important for you in the month of July. So maybe you want to get up early and practice, or get up early and do your meditations, okay? Go inwards when the sun is rising. There is progress towards a greater consciousness here for you. But Spirit wants you to have faith in your dreams so that you are able to get closer, that you're acting independently, and also that you're being aware what your limitations are. Let's take a look at your Romance Angel Oracle cards I was pulling for you. It says you deserve love, true love, calling in your soulmate, and flirt. The only card what is in the reverse is flirt, so maybe you're not flirting right now, okay? Maybe you have no reason to flirt with somebody. Maybe there is not really a time for flirt right now. You feel not really for flirting. The You Deserve Love card is saying that you are lovable. So you, as long as you stay positive, okay? I feel like I say that here. Because if if you're, I don't know, if you're a grumpy zombie walking around here, nobody feels very attractive to it. So be like the lotus flower, okay? Or unfold yourself, opening up a little bit to also receive those energies of love. It also talks about true love, that this is a romance of a lifetime. Maybe it comes for you in, or that's what you're looking for. Because you also have the card calling on your soulmate. In other words, the calling in your soulmate talks about that you are sending prayers and affirmations to help you to bring you together with your soulmate, or you already are. Maybe you're trying to figure out how you can flirt a little bit more with your partner, how you can wake up those energies of love you're feeling for each other. Could be also the case. The flirt card says, and extend your light-hearted energies to others. So I feel you with the flirt card, the only card in the reverse. It's the same energy with the dragonfly and the lotus flower with your earth magic oracle cards, that really spirit wants you to opening up if it comes to letting light in and letting light shine. Okay, I hope that makes sense what I'm saying here for you, what gives you positivity for yourself in your growth on your journey. Let's take a look what the pathway oracle card is showing here. I was pulling the anticipate card for you in the upright, and it says there should be a few challenges or obstacles awaiting for you on the way to success. By anticipating these ones, you will absolutely soften the problems and get more decisive solutions. So maybe there are some things that you might want to avoid, okay? You see also with the earth magic, the volcano, what is also indicating that maybe there are situations where you feel like you could explode, in other words, okay? But if that's something you know, it would become to those situations where you might be not having yourself under control, or it would trigger you in a way, then Spirit wants you to anticipate when it comes to those challenges, okay? Let's see what the affirmation cards are talking about. With the communication card in the upright, it says, wonder how that other people's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness, and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that. So I feel Spirit, in other words, is saying when it comes to want to know what's going on, if you feel again there's something what could stop you in order to grow, if it's your personal grow or if it's with somebody, Spirit wants you to open up to communication with somebody to avoid assumptions, especially when it comes to growth in relationships. That's what I see with the Soul's Journey Oracle card. So if you are in a relationship, Spirit wants you to talk. Spirit wants you to talk with that person you're dealing with and listen. If you feel like that is somehow not possible, it could be also that you are dealing with somebody where you feel like that's a situation you ain't growing anymore. It could be also that the cards are showing me that you might be dealing with somebody where you feel there's no growth possible anymore and you're looking for somebody where you can grow. I feel that also is resonating for some of you with those cards, how I was pulling them, and you have also the relationship in the reverse. But again, I feel like if you are having the communication with somebody, or especially if you're going into a new phase of meeting other people, maybe you are single and you have nobody and you're starting a relationship, then Spirit says communication is an important key part in that situation. Because if you aren't talking with each other, you are creating assumptions, and that causes, right? Maybe also illusions that can cause blockages, and that can block you in your growth with yourself or with somebody. I hope I'm making sense for you. Your last affirmation card is showing the personal growth here in the upright, and it says, as I move toward greater consciousness, it's like the runen card, right? The traveler card, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they help me get to where I am. But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels. except when I'm making big analogies. Leo, I would say we're just gonna take a look what the tarot cards are showing us for the month of July. And thanks to everybody who's liking this reading, is sharing it with those who it might help, and is also subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of you. You're welcome also to leave a comment. I always forget to say that, but of course you are. And let's take a look what the tarot cards are showing us for the month of July. You're reading with the Ace of Wands in the upright. What is a card of passion and desire? Could be the passion for your growth or the passion with somebody here. You also have in total two major corner cards, so you could be dealing with a Libra for some of you. You could be dealing with another fire sign. I see here as well earth sign and air. So Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Those are especially those signs I'm seeing here. They're coming out strongly, or you might be having those signs in your chart, Leo. So you take it how it resonates to your situation, please. The Ace of Wands as your first card is talking about your desire, about someone's vision or ideas. It could be about an intensive life here. It could be also showing the beginning of a journey when it comes to your desire. Maybe you're starting something new when it comes to your desire here, Leo. Or life is bursting into something, or the beginning of passion here. It could be the beginning of passion in your job. It could be with your work. It could be in love or with your spirituality. So, or somebody has a crush on you, but something what has to do with desire. That's how you're starting your spread. You're reading here with the tarot cards. And the Four of Swords as your next card, Leo, is something what talks about the stability of our mind, to go inwards, to figure out how to fulfill yourself, how to work on your passion. Because the Four of Swords is again for, I mentioned it before with the Thinker card, a card what talks about stability, about your foundation as well, and also to have a balance when it comes to your thoughts and to calculations, to trust that you know what you know and you should not doubt yourself, that you have a stable base, a place where you can even out your energies, where you're allowed to meditate, to reach or seek those answers you're looking for. The Three of Wands also is something in the reverse showing up where somebody is asking or wants to rethink their parameters when it comes to their partnerships. The Three of Wands is something when you're dealing with somebody else besides yourself, okay? That you should make sure that you're also having or getting a good end of a deal in that situation. So don't dry yourself out in that. Remember to also make sure that it serves your higher good, right? You also don't have to prove yourself. And Spirit wants you to open up your mind and to look for new solutions. You have also the Justice card showing up as your next card here, which is a major arcana card. I feel strongly that something is gonna get balanced out for you or in your situation here. It is an upright also showing up, and it talks about balance and integration. Could be, as I said, showing the sign Libra here you're dealing with, or you have Libra strongly in your chart. Could be also the Empress showing here, also as a Libra, or it indicates something what when it comes to clarity or your articulation here through communication, right? Maybe something is gonna get balanced out as soon as you're starting to communicate. It is also something when it comes to or having the ability to seek truth, all right, making the right judgment, okay? The Justice card is indicating also an effective decision here somebody is making or somebody is making over you. There's judgment going on here about yourself or and others. When it comes to work, I feel that also strongly Spirit wants you to really work on your passion and on your desire when it comes to somebody who's who that is also work related, because the Eight of Pentacles is also an indicator that it could be talking about your work, the desire you have when it comes to your work, your passion when it comes to your work. Okay, I see both in the upright, so I see a positive movement forward if you want to know that. When it comes to relationships with somebody else, when it comes to love relationship, there's communication needed. Could be also that you bring in a communication, that you're starting a communication, what helps the whole situation to balance out. The King of Cups as your next card is also showing a water sign here. I haven't mentioned it before. It could be also that you're dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody has those placements in their chart. The King of Cups is somebody who's plotting their true course here, is being the master of feelings, or you taking on to be a master of your own feelings. Because the King of Cups is showing deep emotions and also empathy. Somebody who shows expression, okay, in an impactful way, maybe through art and culture. So it could be you through your work, that you're showing your passion through your work. Could be showing a creative genius here, actually, with the ability to inspire others through their presence and through their work. So if that's you, you could be a visionary here, or you could be adapting to life's ebb and flows, life's up and downs. Something what remains very effective and productive. It could be showing an artistic mastery here and a successful one as well. The Empress in the reverse as your next card, also a major arcana card, could be with seeing the number 3 here. It feels a little bit like the full moon we've just been through maybe impacted you in a way. So you could be also having Capricorn in your chart. The Empress in the reverse is somebody who's not seeing the beauty in front of them. Somebody who might be is dealing with a clouded vision here, or is dealing with repressed talents. I feel it could be also you when I'm thinking about the Oracle cards. So something what maybe is so the Empress card could be showing a repressed energy here, repressed talents. It could be causing depression and anxiety for somebody here. That's why Spirit was saying remain positive if that's you. And it could be also indicating a mother figure who is in that situation, who's not feeling well enough to be there for themselves or for others. So somebody, whoever that is, needs to apply more kindness to themselves along their journey and also to others. And this should also use a gentle touch when it comes to painful parts of the past of this person's life here. So someone who needs to nurture themselves as well. It doesn't help a mother just to nurture others. And a mother needs to nurture herself, and needs to be possible to nurture herself as well. If you are a mother, apply kindness to yourself. Know your worth, please. But a mother is always somebody you coming from, and you're probably going to becoming one. Okay? The Queen of Wands as your next card here, Leo in the reverse, is talking about somebody who could be showing an energy of being jealous, or it could be showing an energy of sabotage in a situation. Maybe somebody is burning their energy in a negative, in a toxic way here, is maybe bitter. So it could be jealousy, what is blocking you to be able to shine your light, or that's the person you're dealing with, Leo. The Queen of Wands is also a fire sign here. It could be talking about that somebody is not able to take responsibility. Work on your own energies, on your higher good. Work, serve your higher good, especially when you have a relationship with yourself. The Queen of Wands again could be showing somebody who's not able to take care of their responsibilities or their own actions. Could be also somebody who's blaming others. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could be showing that somebody here wants all the attention, and the attention should be shared. So there's something not in balance when it comes to that. When it comes to passion, desire, taking care, okay? Something is not in balance. The Seven of Pentacles as your next card here, Leo, is talking about having a pause, having taking a break, okay, in order to reflect on your situation. Could be that you're working on your garden when you take that pause, when you have that reflection. Maybe you're staying somewhere in the sun and listening to that reading right now. Something is for you unfolding, maybe also in your garden. Can be also for you an indirect communication with spirit, okay? Could be a sign. So watch out for that, because the seven is also a number of spirituality. That's why I'm mentioning it with the Seven of Pentacles. It could be that you're activating something in the morning in your garden if you have a garden available where you can work on, where you can take a pause, a break, where you can meditate. Do that, Leo. I feel that strongly is something what spirit would push you to do. Could be also that something earlier than expected is coming up when you are going inwards, when you're thinking about reinvesting, or when you're trying to find ways with more payoff for you for the future. It talks about also unexpected results, and we were talking about unexpected changes with your Oracle cards already. You feel you weren't prepared for. With the Ace of Pentacles as your next card in the reverse, though, it is talking about that somebody might be throwing money away or is losing things. Could be the person you're dealing with. Somebody is not paying enough attention to something. Somebody maybe can't focus the way they want to focus. With the Justice card again and seeing the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse, it says the work and the effort you put in is the response in the results you receive. Pay attention to the things you do, pay attention to your own self, have light in you. If you ain't shining, that's what you are then, okay? The King of Wands as your next card, also in the reverse showing up here, could be a person who is maybe rude or shows a spiteful personality. So I do not know if that's you or the person you're dealing with. Somebody could be using authority here or intimidation in a way to get what they want. Is maybe preying on vulnerable people here to what might boost their ego, okay? Could be that this person's emotions are raging out of control, or it could also indicate abusive situations here. The King of Wands in the reverse. Again, needs to apply more kindness to themselves. It's nothing. I feel that those answers you're looking for, you will only receive them when you go inwards. The King of Pentacles as your next card is also an upright, showing or talking about somebody could be living close or by or in a city. It talks about growth, okay? So growth is something very significant for you in the month of July. Either you're dealing with growth, you want to work on your growth, or when it comes to blockages in regards to your growth. So something in a way is important, significant for you. I feel especially the spiritual growth. Okay. The King of Pentacles is somebody who definitely takes care of their growth when it comes to the material world. Somebody very powerful who has a powerful energy is also having success in the material world. Could be with real estate or with homes. Somebody who's also investing wisely. Could be showing somebody who's a business talent or is somebody who's good with finances, is enjoying the good life, okay, after working so diligent to create it. And with the Eight of Pentacles as your last card, this is a card of hard work. So somebody who's putting in the work, who is creative and who has desire to go after what they want to create. So it could be showing a craftsman here, it could be showing somebody who's proud of what they do and is also fully invested with the right effort. So there is satisfaction with the process coming in and also with the results. They're both in alignment, in harmony. And that's also what I feel is something what spirit wants you to look out for, to find harmony in what you do. Also when it comes to your passion, follow your passion to also have harmony. So receive harmony and stay in harmony. Apply kindness more to yourself and to others. That's what I feel. And take also time for yourself, that you can work on your personal growth. All right, I hope this reading helped you, Leo. If it does, please give it a like, share it with those who it might help, and you're also welcome to subscribe to my channel. I see you in the next one, Leo. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful month of July, and I see you in the next one. All the best, Leo. Bye bye.